It's TBISC, the best in sports entertainment. We're here live in Partners USA, TNS Media Group with the team and the family. NBA playoffs, well, one of the series has come to a conclusion. Just recently, watching the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Thunder just ended their run. I told you.
I knew it was coming, brother Tawfiq. I knew it was coming. You were absolutely correct. The door was closed.
No way you come back. When you're down 3-1, it's over. And then you play against the number one defense in the league, and it showed right there where as though.
Can you give me the final score again?
124, I believe, to 98. I believe it was.
It was that to me that was cruise selling. Easy selling, I should say. And you were absolutely correct.
I'm sorry, 124 to 94 was the story. I'm sorry.
Well, that's all around. That's around the same thing. These people went out here and got embarrassed. Last game, got eliminated. I was absolutely wrong. I'll be the first one to own up to that. You were right. You seen that the fight was over with.
Yeah.
The fight was over with after the last game. They must have succumbed to their injuries and already thought like we ain't got no chance to come back. Because to get beat in this, it should be, even if you did get beat, but like you did in this last game, it should have been a little bit more of a closer game, I think. Because this is your elimination game. Yeah. This tells me that you ain't even try to fight. You didn't even try to fight on your way out the door. Which you was on your way out the door, like you said, the door is closed. And me, I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and I was absolutely wrong. Them people ran them people out the gym. He won't be doing no victory laps around nobody else's arena no more.
Well, at least this season.
Not at all this season. He'd be doing a victory lap around his bedroom. That's about it.
Well, or his mansion, whatever he got.
Well, yeah, all that is victory lap.
But he did release a statement saying that nobody's gonna work harder than him this summer.
Well, he should say that. What else would you say? You're supposed to probably say it a little bit more. What was his stats? Well, to be correct, because I have it, but I want to be precise.
Oh, for
this last game.
Yesterday he was 19 points. He was 7 to 18 from the floor, 1 of 7 from behind the arc. He had a total of 6 rebounds, 2 assists.
Okay, with them type of stats, is that okay?
I know what you want to ask. No, it's not a
good outing on an elimination game.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, so we can't never, like you said, put him in no Kobe Bryant bracket, LeBron James bracket. I don't think we may ever. Like, this is an elimination game, Ant-Man. This is an elimination game. Your team is on the cusp of being eliminated from playoff contention to where as though playoff contention is to get to the championship and win the ultimate prize, which is the championship. Mm-hmm. You got eliminated, and it's like your stats show that you didn't even give an effort. That's what I see. That's just my opinion. I'm kind of a little disgruntled because I thought you guys was gonna fight better than that. What was it, 94 to 124?
Yeah, 94 to 124. So
yeah, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, I mean, the series over.
Like, what is we really talk about? Ant-Man, we'll get with you next season. I hope that what you said you are doing correctly and you're putting forth a better training work ethic to get ready for, because you're going to be great. You're a great player already as it is, but I think a lot more comes with being a great player. It ain't just about your athletic ability. I think it's your mental capacity.
Yeah.
Because this is what I think that Kobe got, or LeBron and them got. The tenacious, they're just not gonna let it go until they acquire it. He ain't got that yet.
Not yet.
That man did not from them stats in an elimination game.
Yeah, Kobe probably went out on his shield.
Come on, man, with 65 points.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Kobe would have went out on his shield.
What we talking about here?
Yeah, Kobe would have went out. Jordan would have probably went out with a bang too. But now, just on the flip side, the Thunder, reached the NBA Finals.
You told me that. Go ahead, get it all off, man. This is your day to shine.
With that team,
SGA,
yeah,
go ahead. You couldn't wait to say that.
Best record second best record in the league.
And how many points?
Number one defense in the league.
Not to cut you off, Tawfiq. What was his stats? Let me find out his stats for a closeout
you already know,
game.
34. You know what I mean? 8 assists, 7 rebounds.
See?
2 steals.
Come on, man.
Shooting very efficient, almost 50% from the field.
They're gonna show you who different or not.
Yes,
the players that's different gonna show you I'm different.
And then Jalen Williams chipped in with 19, pimping to his Jordan, whatever you want to call it. Then Chet Holmgren, 22. So this team is going to be going into the NBA Finals. I think they're going to beat whoever they play.
Oh, so now you're making another bold
Yes.
statement here.
Yes, and they might even sweep any of those teams that come out of there.
What?
Yes, let's keep it a buck. They may
Sweep them?
anybody that come out of the Eastern Conference, the Pacers, or
They're not sweeping the Pacers.
Probably gonna be the Pacers.
They're not sweeping the Pacers. They're not sweeping the Pacers. They're not beating the Pacers for.
I give them one game, if that, they get one game. Listen, them Bulls they're gonna come to play defense. They already beat them both, beat them twice this season. So they're gonna come to play defense. They're gonna lock in on Halliburton. They're gonna force somebody else to beat him. And then Halliburton is not. For me, Halliburton. I'm gonna tell you about his game. He gets me when he'll go to the hole. Then he'll have wide open layup and kick it out. You know what I'm saying, he don't really. And then if you get under his skin and you slow him down in transition, he's a whole different player. Whole different player. Not saying that he's not good, because he did have a 34-point triple-double, no turnovers. I respect that. But you're not doing it against the Oklahoma City Thunder. You can forget it. You can forget it. So I think that anybody that come out of the Eastern Conference is going to get swept, or a gentleman's sweep. I give them probably one game. One game against team and this defense.
I see. This is a whole nother playing field, Tawfiq, that you're talking. We're talking about these people, these two teams. If it be the Pacers, which I think it will be, in Oklahoma, they're competing on the highest stage of the sport that they play for. Am I correct?
Yes.
The highest stage, which is the championship stage. You start the season in pursuit to a championship title, and you're telling me that they're going to sweep them people. They're going to sweep them.
Yes.
In the big dance.
Yes. So.
Okay.
So
far, you have been right thus far with this basketball segment. I have been getting out on you in football and the NFL, but you have been absolutely correct. SGA, each game that he's playing, he's showing me more and more why that you are a fan of his. I see it. I'm starting to see it clearly.
Okay, we're moving to the next topic. Since you said you've been kicking my behind in NFL, let's go to the NFL, right?
Okay.
So it's been, some breaking news. The Titans, they just draft Ward.
Yeah, Cam Ward.
And now Levi is saying he's going to have to take, a back seat to Cam Ward.
Yes, Levi is some trash. Levi is super trash.
But
super duper duper trash. Like, it can't get no worse than Levi. Will Levi is absolutely horrible. That man threw the ball. Listen, because the Titans had a defense last year. Titans they could hold it as long as you was giving them a couple points to work with. Mm-hmm. Man, this man to get the ball and throw it to the defender. Man, Will Levi is one of the worst quarterbacks I've seen in the NFL thus far.
Yeah.
So so you're saying to me that he's disgruntled?
Right now.
Yes, in the league right now.
Yeah.
You're saying he's disgruntled right now?
He's basically saying my situation sucks. It sucks for me right now because I gotta go from starting to being on the
Have he seen his body of work? Has he seen his? Oh, but Will Levi, he will compete for the job during training camp because nothing is being handed to Cam. Because Will can go out there and look good, show some flashes, and Cam look like trash out there. But I'll tell you one thing: if you look like trash out there, Will, and this kid Ward comes out there and he's doing halfway all right, yeah, they're gonna start with that kid over him, man. Right, Will, they gave you a chance. You. All
right, so before going to training camp, you thinking about it? Are you starting Cam Ward over Levi right now? Right now, what's your assets?
Yes.
You the GM.
Yes.
So
yes. But you still got to get out here and make me comfortable with the decision I made, if that makes any sense.
I mean, yeah, I probably would start Cam Ward myself. I think that Levi, his ability to throw the ball to the other team
is very high.
Overwhelming. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Well, that was a nice choice of words.
So he seems, and I think he's kind of confused a little bit. I see on blitzes, he get a little confused.
Every time. Like he can't pick it up.
Other team. Got to throw it to the other team. And so I think that's a problem for him. So also, now let's go to our birds.
You know I like the birds of prey.
Okay, it's
apex predators. That's what y'all call them. When you talk about the Philadelphia Eagles, address them as apex predators. But go ahead.
So it's been rumor, speculation around former All-Pro Von Miller, 36 years old right now. Right now, 36. He mentioned he plans to play this season at 36 years old.
Okay.
Eagles have shown interest. A lot of other teams around the league have shown interest. If you were the Eagles GM, Howie Roseman, they call you Raheem Roseman.
Yeah.
Are you kicking the tires on Von Miller?
Yes. What you got to lose? Little 1-year contract. This man is great.
He probably want something more. He probably want something more than that.
He's not gonna get that. He's not gonna get that.
They don't get like
No. He's not. He's gonna get a 1-year. He's definitely not getting no 2-3-year contract. He's 36 years.
Want some guaranteed money though.
Okay, well, that is a whole nother topic. But he's getting a 1-year contract. Now, not only is he bringing veteranship, and still has some tread on the tires, but he's bringing knowledge. He go in there with them boys, man, with them Georgia Bulldogs, man. He go in that locker room with Jalen Carter and all of them. You have big homies, like you have people that you look up to, and that's just everywhere in life, whether it be football, basketball, baseball. Up here, like, I look up to people. People look up to somebody in life. And Von Miller, in the football world, all defenders, they look at him and they admire the body of work that he had put out there for all the seasons that he did, right?
Yeah.
Would you say so?
Yes.
And then these kids that come in the league, I'm referring to the Philadelphia Eagles defense. Majority, if it's 11 people on the field, 9 of them is 25 and down. So they've been growing up watching Von Miller, right? Because they play defense. So whether they play a defensive tackle, defensive edge, or linebacker, everybody knows Von Miller. Would you say that I'm correct with this assessment?
For sure. He's been the best player in the league at one time.
For a couple years too. Not 1 year, for a couple years.
Yes. There in Denver, yeah.
Now to bring him into this locker room, you don't think that would be very, very contagious, like as far as like, ooh, even though he's older, especially if he's getting out there. When we won the Super Bowl with Nick Foles, we had another old player on defense, and we kicked the tread on the tires, and he came and gave us everything. Long, remember?
Yeah, now I'm duty,
Long. Long came, and I'm talking about he was doing him from beginning to, in my line.
Yeah, he was.
He helped contribute to us winning that Super Bowl.
Correct.
In a manly fashion.
Yeah, he was on the defensive front. He was on that line.
I'm talking about he was getting around that edge every time you looked. It was like he rejuvenated himself, went back to the old Long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, why can't one say that Von Miller can't do it? His body at work ain't like he never been. It's like he's not going to be a starter, but he's a great rotation player.
Who's going to start over him? Who you going to put? You going to put you?
No, I'm saying, but you got them kids that's.
Nobody started.
No, he coming over. He rotated. But they use rotation though, Pete.
Yeah, but he gonna start. He gonna start. You can't put the.
What do you think? Do you think that will be a great addition to the Philadelphia Eagles
Yes,
defensive?
because he has a skill set and
knowledge.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's a veteran. He has a skill set, and then on top of that, he has a body of work. And he knows what he's doing. And he gonna have a lot of one-on-ones out there with Jalen Carter taking up double teams.
And Davis.
Yeah. So now
you gotta worry about these hogs, man.
Exactly. So now you got one-on-one Von Miller, crafty veteran, who's been around the league for so many years, and then not only that, practice against who? Lane Johnson.
Wow.
He got to practice against Lane Johnson.
The best.
Got training camp against Lane Johnson. So now,
Jordan Mailata.
What they say? Iron sharpens iron.
Yes, exactly.
You go around a bunch of, like you said, a bunch of young kids, young guys out there ready to get it going. And now you
young ferocious guys.
Yeah, you could
not regular guys. As y'all seen last year, probably one of the best Super Bowls I ever seen in my entire existence. Probably was the best Super Bowl since it been Super Bowls. Dominant on both sides of the ball. That defense was extraordinary. He going in there with some ferocious kids, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying if he was to get acquired by the Philadelphia Eagles, man, I think that will be a great addition to that locker room. Not only from the skill set and play that he bring, but from the leadership and the how people look up to him, and his energy is just contagious and just goes to the other players, and it's going to great players.
Yeah. So I just see that he's gonna. I'm pretty sure Howie had a long conversation with him about that.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that the phone calls came into Von Miller. So now he's probably just sitting back, deciding when he's going to make a decision where he's going to go.
Right.
It's still early. OTAs, young guys is, working out. He's just sitting back, probably letting his body rest and heal. But he's going to make a decision. And why not come to the Philadelphia Eagles with that offensive line we got? those defensive young players we got, Quinyon Mitchell, all that. So
No, you got to call him San Quentin, man.
San Quentin.
San Quentin, a jail.
Yeah. No, let's talk about that too. Let's think about that. No, C.D. Lamb said he never been to that island before.
C.D. Lamb had 6 catches for 18 yards? Granted, Dak wasn't playing.
Yeah, but
okay, granted, I give you that. I give you that, Lamb. Dak wasn't playing. Y'all had, who they had back there? Some trash at the time.
Yeah.
Whoever, we don't even know his name. But Dak is, I hate the Cowboys because I am an Eagles fan, but I am a knowledgeable football fan, so I can't sit here and say that the Cowboys are trash. The Cowboys are not trash, especially when they're healthy. Now, they can't make it past certain parts of the season, specifically the playoffs. But they have a very good team, very good. So I say that to say Dak wasn't present when San Quentin got on put C.D. Lamb in jail for about 6-7 months. He wasn't present for that. That's why Lamb went to jail.
Did he do Fed time or state time?
He did state time. He's going to do Fed time next year.
Oh, he's doing Fed time?
Yes.
So they'll give him.
Yes.
Quinyon will give him his time in months.
Yeah, he's getting his time in months. He ain't getting the 5 to 10. He getting 420 months.
So he got to put up his mansion to get out. He can't pay cash to get out.
No.
He gotta put up the house to get out.
Yes. This is the type of arrest that he will be under the San Quentin Act. That's it.
So now let's move to San Quentin. Quinyon Mitchell. How does his confidence bolster winning the Super Bowl? How does that help him get better? What's his mind? What do you think is his mind state now? I just won a Super Bowl. My first year in the league, I come to the Eagles, we win a Super Bowl.
And then he already know he's a good player.
Yes.
He said, this is my first year and I accomplished the Super Bowl. This is what I would be thinking. And I think he's thinking this. My first year, I won the Super Bowl. We got a good team around us. He sees his supporting cast around him. Mm-hmm. And he's like, this is my first year. He's scratching at his potential. He's just left the collegiate level. His first year in the pros as an NFL player, he has reached all types of achievements and heights and won the Super Bowl and was a part of that run and wasn't sitting on the bench. He wasn't a bench guy and just got a ring. Because you got a lot of dudes that's going to get a ring this year that was with the Eagles and probably got on the field 4 or 5 times all year. Yeah. And I'm not saying that they just had people in front of them that was better than them.
Yeah, they were just playing their role.
Exactly, yes.
There next minute.
But still, you really didn't contribute. But that's still the fact. That's the elephant in the room. Quinyon Mitchell know that he contribute in abundance out there pitting dudes in San Quentin, as we can see. Him and his counterpart, Cooper DeJean. Man, them kids both of them, they first year. But I don't know why C.D. Lamb is poking the bear. I guess because he got George Pickens down there with him now. I don't know what the case may be. But that's more, you're feeding fuel to a fire that's already raging. If that makes any sense. You're pitting a flammable product on a raging fire already. Ain't like this is just regular charcoal that I'm putting a fire on and it lights up lightly. Yeah. You're putting a flammable liquid on a raging fire already. This is what C.D. Lamb is doing. So now, not only do C.D. Lamb got to prove himself, you're putting pressure on Dak. Right? Because now Dak got to get you the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, just leave things where you're at. And let your game talk on the field. Because what I seen is you have 6 catches and 18 yards. I did see that. We seen that. So come out and show us something else if it's something else. Now you're going to have your guy back, which is Dak, and meet up. Y'all going to meet up twice a year, too. You don't play each other once.
First game of the season.
Huh? Oh, my eyes.
Get the popcorn ready.
It's already ready.
The popcorn ready. The popcorn ready. So now, C.D. Lamb's barking, Micah Parsons barking. Quinyon Mitchell has been quiet. He ain't really been saying.
What's there to say?
I got that ring on. I ain't got nothing to say about you guys.
And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna try to put it on again next year.
I'm married to the Super Bowl.
Man? Me and her got married.
Yeah, I married the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a bunch of disgruntledness down there in Dallas, man. Because Dallas, they always, they're the country's favorite team, and they got the big star, and they're always predicted to go this far every year, and then they come up stagnant. So, yeah, Dallas got a lot to work on, man. They need to, you got George Pickens over there now. We're gonna see how that go, because that is a pretty good wide receiver. Matter of fact, that is a magnificent wide receiver.
Yeah, Pickens gonna be, it's gonna help C.D. Lamb out.
Yes.
But we still got the other guy on the other side.
Yes, Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper the G.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cooper the G. He's a tackler.
Yeah, him and Reed Blankenship back there, they call him the KKK. Yeah. Yep, that's what they do.
So, you know, we see what it is, you know. But listen, one more thing I want to say, though. I want to say about CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee.
You on CD top right now.
No disrespect to CeeDee. He like that.
Yeah, he's super like that. He's in the top 3 wide receivers.
Yeah, I ain't no disrespect.
He's in the top, probably top 2.
I respect your game. Like I respect your game. I just think that when you go against San Quentin or Quinyon Mitchell, whatever you want to call him, I think that he's going to be prepared. Now I'm not saying he's going to shut you down where you're going to get 18 yards again, because I'm pretty sure Dak Prescott is going to understand the matchup and want to make you and
the magnitude, not only the magnitude.
He's gonna want to get you the ball because you're his number one receiver. Not only do these number one receivers, so he's gonna want to get the ball to you. So now it's gonna make the game more better. The competition
it's bringing more pumping from your heart.
Yeah.
Because now it's like shots thrown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody shoot at you, you gonna be like, oh, your heart gonna get the pumping. The shots was thrown. Y'all, they sitting over there, and Eagles is quiet. They're soaking in their Super Bowl victory.
Yeah.
They're relishing it, and they're getting ready for the OTs, and then here come this. Like I said, you poking the bear now. If you're gonna do that, just get out there on the field and do it. We all gonna be watching.
Yeah.
Everybody is watching this Dallas and Eagles game, the first game of the season. That probably be one of the highest tuned-in games in a long time. Why? Because of who the Philadelphia Eagles are, and because of who Dallas is, because of their acquisitions.
Yeah.
And because of now.
And everybody's
helping. Michael Parsons is part of that too.
Yeah.
He the one that got CeeDee Lamb riled up. Man, what this boy over here talking about? They talking about San Quentin. Who's saying, this is Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons is the root of this. And I'm not gonna call it a problem because that's a good thing. That's not a problem at all what Michael Parsons or CeeDee Lamb said. Because they're supposed to have this feeling and this energetic energy. Yes, I want my players to have that. Mm-hmm. I want them to be like, who? San Quentin who? But now my thing is the other side is that don't poke a sleeping bear either. Mm. Now we could do this in the locker room. Man, he call himself San Quentin. What do you mean by that, Lamb? Pickens, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? They're hyping y'all up. I'm using this as fuel, but I'm not gonna, because now if you don't go out there and produce and show the fans what y'all just said, it's going to be even more of an embarrassment. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, don't go out there and get beat 36-10 and you got 4 catches for 40 yards like that's a bad outing.
Mm. Yeah, well, you heard it here first. I just think that, Eagles going to be well prepared. I think the Cowboys going to be prepared as well. But
yes, me too.
Because the first game of the season, everybody's healthy. No, unless somebody got injured in training.
And where is this at? In Dallas?
No, it's here.
Oh, all right, yeah. Oh, they talking about the tickets is $10,000 a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get with you on the back block.
No, we'll be there. So, but what I'm saying to you is, this is going to be probably, like you said, the best game. Everyone's going to be healthy. Everybody's going to be ready to go. So, we'll get everybody's best shot in that first game. So, heard it here first. Anything else you want to add in regards to that?
No, that's it.
Okay, well, you heard it here first. It's TBISC, the best in sports entertainment. Clothing, cars, whatever you're selling, you have a great idea. You want to put it on our platform. Contact TBISC. Call us now, 267-982-0342. TBISC, the best in sports entertainment.